Hey guys, welcome back. For this weekend project, I'm making some floating shelves for my master bathroom.
I chose to use walnut for the shelves because I was looking for a wood that was very dark brown instead of light or yellow. There are a variety of different woods that you can use, so just go to your local lumberyard or woodworking store if you want to explore all your options. If you spend enough time there, you can find a great deal, although you may have to sift through many different boards. But I found this piece at the very bottom of the stack for $17, and although it wasn't completely milled, that's okay, because I'm looking for a little distress and some character on the surface. First, cut the boards into the correct length segments. I'm making two shelves that are 28 inches long. So if you buy lumber that's not pre-milled, you're going to have to do a little bit of that yourself depending on how much character you want in your piece. I wanted the back of the shelves to be flush against the wall, so I took it to the table saw and rough cut one of the sides for each of the shelves. I couldn't get the back edge perfectly straight because I don't have a joiner, but this method got it flat enough. If you don't have a table saw, I highly recommend getting one. This is a perfect beginner table saw. It was only $100 and gets the job done. It's not going to win any awards, but if you're on a budget, there are options out there for you. Once I replaced the pad on my orbital sander, I finished up the sanding. I first did a quick pass with 80 grit to knock off any splinters or jagged edges, then I went to 150 grit to smooth it out. I didn't want to go any higher because I wanted to keep as much character in the boards as I could, and it turned out great. If you're like me and don't own a drill press, this part can be very intimidating. To avoid splitting as much as I could, I first drilled a pilot hole with a 1/8 inch drill bit, then came back with my 7/16 inch bit to open the hole to the correct size. This part was very scary because if the drill bit caught and pulled at all, it could split the wood or break out the sides. So make sure when you're doing this part that you're drilling perfectly straight both vertically and horizontally. Drilling the pilot hole right will help ensure that the 7/16 inch drill bit goes straight down. brackets that I bought were perfect for this application. Many of the brackets you can find require you to cut out sections of the drywall to mount directly onto the studs. I couldn't go with that type of hardware because my shelves are only an inch thick instead of the 3 to 4 inch thick shelves that are so popular right now. I think they look bulky and wouldn't fit in my space very well. So I went with hardware that is half round stock and the other half lag bolt. So instead of cutting out drywall and sinking 2 screws into the stud, all you have to do is pre-drill a hole and screw the lag nut into the stud straight through the drywall. They were incredibly easy and strong. I'll be using these for all my future floating shelves. If you want to use them for your own project, I have a link to them in the description down below.
All in all, I think I spent about $30 on the wood and the hardware, and I did all of this in just a few hours. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.